3 Rules of Power: How to Avoid the Traps of Attraction. The rain lashed against the panoramic windows of Jack's penthouse office, mirroring the storm that often brewed within him. 35, successful, with a life that most would envy, he sat alone, the soft glow of his desk lamp illuminating a faded photograph. It showed a younger, more hopeful Jack, his arm around a woman of breathtaking beauty, Emily. He had built an empire, but the intricate dance of personal relationships had always been his elusive white whale. Years ago, Jack, then an ambitious and driven 20-something, first encountered Emily. She was a vision, intelligent, stunning, with a light in her eyes that could melt glaciers. Jack was instantly captivated. Despite his burgeoning success, in her presence, he felt like a schoolboy, embarking on a relentless pursuit, desperate to impress her. Jack's primary error was attempting to buy or earn Emily's attention. He failed to grasp that genuine attraction stems from an intrinsic sense of self-worth. Each effort to please, each expensive overture, subtly diminished his standing in her eyes. He morphed from a potential partner into an overly eager supplicant, a predictable admirer whose presence was becoming a given rather than a privilege. As Jack's emotions spiraled, he lost his grip on the situation. His texts became verbose, his tone tinged with desperation. He didn't understand that his emotional instability didn't evoke empathy. On the contrary, it repelled her, broadcasting a glaring lack of inner strength. He had surrendered his mystery, transforming into a predictable, needy figure. The most bitter truth Jack had to confront was that, at times, to rekindle interest, you must let go. Detachment isn't indifference. It's a powerful declaration that your life is rich and fulfilling, even without the other person. Exhausted and defeated, he surrendered. He immersed himself in his work, rekindled forgotten hobbies, hit the gym, and reconnected with friends. He stopped chasing her. And then, months later, when he had almost made peace with her absence, his phone rang. It was Emily. She wanted to meet. At their meeting, he was calm and self-assured. He spoke of his recent successes, his plans, his newfound interests. Emily was visibly surprised, and a spark of intrigue, perhaps even admiration, flickered in her eyes once more. She started to initiate conversation, to lean in, to show interest. But for Jack, it was too late. His heart, once burning with desperate desire, had cooled. He had learned the lessons, but the price of that knowledge was the loss of the woman he had once loved so fiercely. He understood, with a painful clarity, that he could have altered everything had he only known these rules sooner. Reflecting on his journey, Jack realized these 3 rules were universal. They weren't about manipulation, but about self-respect and a deep understanding of human psychology. Don't beg for value, demonstrate it. Maintain emotional control. It's your fortress. And sometimes, to gain, you must let go. True power isn't about controlling another person. It's about absolute control over oneself.